Hey guys, welcome back. What a wonderful day today again, right? Just amazing place. And the beautiful thing is, there's such a huge restaurant and it's only me here, right? And I guess it's a lot of people in this work. Just you feel good. So I hope you got a lot of value from previous two trainings. And I hope you like this kind of just conversation, like a face-to-face talk kind of training style, because I really want to just pretend you are just sitting, besides me or just in front of me. I can talk to you and explain to you what is this internet marketing thing about, how to really make money online, right? In the legal way, the longevity in the long term, right? So, in our last lesson, right, last section, we talk about how you can find these products, right? The three things. First, you're gonna find a product you like, because you cannot promote something you don't feel like you enjoy it, right? You don't like yourself. Second, you need to find a product that has a high profit margin, right? So which means in this case we call it informational products, digital products, because they don't have the cost for fulfillment, they don't have that high cost of manufacture, all these kind of things, right? So intangible products, but it's informational products. Why? Because we live in an informational age, right? So that's the second thing. And third thing, you need to find an opportunity and find a program, and they pay you, they give you access to the back end, which means you can get a share of the back end product sales, right? So that way you can really make the really high ticket products, really high commissions, all right? So that's all these gurus and internet millionaires do, right? That's where the wealth are really created in the back end, right? High ticket products. So hope you like that. So now we're gonna dig deep into the details, okay? So why we need to choose that, and how the model and this kind of mindset can lead you to make 6, even 7 figures in really short period of time, all right? So when we talk about you want to promote a high-end, high-ticket product in the back end, which means most important thing is you have higher budget to acquire a potential customer. We call it buyer, all right? So a lot of people say, hey, you can advertise for free, right? There's 2 ways to advertise here, all right? First way is free advertisement. For example, you can write a blog, you can use social media like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, even Instagram, right? And that's free way. So people can use video marketing, article marketing. You can go to e-zines, post your article so people read you, and then you can post blog and use SEO, search engine optimization, all right? If you don't know these kind of terms, just please go to Google, search, right? Some lingos, we talk about in this industry. Actually, it's easy, but when you first time hear it, so when you watch this video, might not never heard of SEO before. That's fine, I was like that too. But this thing is easy, just terms, okay? So this is free way, right? Free way to advertise. A lot of people say, hey, I don't need to pay money, I can advertise. And people search certain keywords in Google and find your blog and find your videos in YouTube, such as such, right? And so people can see your products. You got exposure to this is free, right? Partially true, right? But there's nothing in the world is free. Everything has a cost. It's either cost you money or cost you time and energy, okay? So if you don't pay, the thing is, you cannot leverage the power of money. So you need to spend your own time, and you need to spend a lot of time in operation. If SEO is not easy, because I tried in the beginning, and I even buy a lot of course and software to spinning your articles, spinning your words, so Google will find your article is fresh, because Google like fresh content, right? So you need to always come up fresh content, and then you need to optimize it so it's good for the SEO, it's good for the search engine, right? So search engine can index you and find you. So when people search certain things, your image, your page will pop up in the first page, second page, in the Google ranks, or even Yahoo and Bing, all right? These kind of things. So it costs a lot of time, especially you need a lot of right knowledge to do, and things change. Google come on policy, just a couple months ago come on new policy. They always update their standard of search engine optimization. So it takes time, and it's frustrated too, So second way is paid traffic, and I always recommend paid traffic, And we all know that it takes money to make money, all right? It's partially true too, because it's a business. You need investment, right? You need to put in something to feed up that pipeline, feed out the bucket, so the water will flow, right? Water will come out. Same thing here, But also, the truth is, it takes creativity, to make money. It's not only take money to make money, it takes creativity. So you need to use your money smartly, all right? And so for the paid traffic is, you can leverage the power of money, all right? Of course, there's so many ways for paid traffic. I learned this almost since the second month from my, marketing career, 11 months ago, right? And so many ways to get paid traffic, and I will give you a specific course and, trainings about paid traffic. So many ways I can lay down all the ways to get traffic. So the concept here is, you want to leverage the money to save your time, and build your business with the money you have. But we do it smartly, right? So when you use paid traffic, it's really easy to scale. For example, I want 100 people within my site tomorrow. I can do it. If I wanted 1,000, I still can do it. If I wanted 10,000 people, I still can do it. For example, last week I got about 3,000 visitors to my website, right? 3,000 in a week. So that's about 400 or 500 visitors a day. Okay. So it's not like hard, when people talk about, wow, 400, 500 visitors a day, that's quite high. Imagine if you have a like high-end jewelry store, right, in the mall or whatever, and then every day you have a couple hundred people visit your store, that's exciting, maybe 1,000, maybe a couple thousand, right? So in the online market, we call visitors, right? So the paid traffic can give you traffic on demand, all right? So you can easily track your numbers and easily scale up your business, and that's the way you want to go, and that's a real businessman mindset. So I want you guys to get this, everything has a cost, there is no free lunch in this world, right? So when you start internet marketing, you need to treat it like a business. You need to treat it like, okay, if you want to open a restaurant, you need to pay money for advertisement, right? You need to pay money to advertise, in your local area, in newspaper, whatever, in TV, whatever, right? Same thing here. It doesn't matter where you do a business. In internet, same thing. Just because the way we do advertising is different, right? We can leverage the power of internet. Just give you some examples. We can use very common the method. It's called solo ads. Solo ads, which means you can advertise your ads, right, in other people's newsletter, in other people's email list, So you can pay other people to send out to their whole database of their subscribers, of their followers about your offer. That we call solo ads, because the ads is solely, it's only your ads, okay? I hope you guys understand this. That's the easiest way I can explain to you solo ads, And that way, like called Facebook PPC. PPC stands for pay-per-click. You can go to Facebook, anybody can do this, all right? No like business account, anything required. You can go Facebook and you create an account. You click your create ad, so you can create ads. And so when you go Facebook, you see in the right side, right? There is always the ads at other people. So you can create ads like that, and you pay per click. For example, people click it. When people click it, doesn't matter when they buy or not. When they click your ads, you need to pay Facebook a certain amount of money. Usually it's range from 50 cents to up to like $1.5, $2, right? So it depends. Or you can pay impressions. For example, when your ads show up every 1,000 times, you pay certain amount of money. For example, $5, $10, depends, right? So that's how you do Facebook PPC. And Google PPC, same idea, same concept. Or you can pay PPV, we call pay-per-view. It's like pop up 1,000 times in Google, or when people search Google, they click certain link, and your page will pop up at the same time in your laptop, right? So that's called pay-per-view. A lot of ways, And also, I can show you some advanced strategies, like you can retarget people who visit your site but haven't buy anything from you. So you can retarget those people. And when people go to any other sites, these advertisement networks, your banner, right? Your banner, we call it banner ad, pop up. Will show up in these ad channels, ad networks. So people can see your ads by look at your banner, right? So many different ways. Or you can you do direct mailing, send out postcards. This is the most effective way, to get people's attention, because even we live in an informational age, everybody has iPhone, right? iPhone, computer, whatever, iPad. But still, when people see letters, see catalog, still has some feeling like magazine, right? Some feeling just different because more connected, it's more more collaboration, right? More feeling. Same thing. That's why I want to do this kind of training for you, because I checked nobody in that industry doing this like this. It's kind of like, I don't know how to say, interview style, or just face-to-face conversational style, because I believe this kind of training is not boring, and you can just talking to me. It's like you chat with me, right? And also, I can just to train you in a more relaxed environment. So when you relax, your mind opened up, so you can absorb more things. You can get more reflections, and that's I believe how you can learn internet marketing. All right. So all these trainings modules is boring. I want to show you this, and I want to show you the screen, like step by step, my screenshots, and how I can screen record my what I do in a computer, so you can just kind of like behind my shoulder, stand behind my shoulder, just look at what I do. So I will show you exactly what to do, so that way you can really understand. Just like you hang out with me, right? And look at me how I operate my business every day. So in conclusion, we talk about in this lesson is free traffic versus paid traffic, and you want to choose paid traffic because you want to choose your business like a real business, right? Every business need to advertise to get potential customer, to get exposure, right? This is the way we're doing business, all right? And you know what? As now our age change, now it's really a lot of business owners get more scared, right? Why? Because of the cost of advertisement is get higher and higher, and then the budget of advertisement get higher and higher too. So it scale a lot of people out. So now that's why you need to understand that you need to always have a back end, high ticket product in the back end, so you can afford to pay higher traffic budget to get traffic to your offer, because you have a high ticket in the back end, so you can afford more money to acquire customer. So the purpose in your advertisement, you might want to write this down, it's not you try to use one method to get 100 customers, but rather what you want is you want to use 100 different ways to get one customer, one good buyer. Because why? Because one good buyer, if there is one buyer really like you, trust you, and he keep buying from you, become a long-term client, and later on they become a raving fans. For example, just like Apple, right? I'm a fan of Apple, right? Of Steve Jobs of Apple, and then every time, this is actually a brand new 5S, it just come out like a couple weeks ago, and I get it in US like 2 days after they come out, right? And then I buy this is like $900, right? Because I like it, and then I bring here in Mexico. So it's like raving fans. Every time they come out new stuff, you like them. So you can make a lot of money from this one buyer. So we call a lifetime value of a buyer. It's really high. If it's really buyer, really like and trust you and become fans of your products, right? So the reason for your advertising is really you want to get a really good buyer. So one buyer maybe can feed you for like a month. So a lot of people out there, they teach you the wrong way. They teach you one way to get 100 customers. Why it's good, but you need to understand, it's the real reason is you really want the people who really like you, really want your thing, and you can really help that people to give them value, give the thing they want, So that's really the relationship we're building here. That's money, okay? Relationship is money here in business, okay? So And as this advertisement budget get higher and higher, a lot of people, a lot of business owners get scared and scared, right? Because they need to pay more money to advertise, and they need to pay more money to get real customers, because so many competition out there, right? So now you get a back-end product, the back-end product in the back end, so high-ticket product in the back end, so you can afford to pay more money to get a really good buyer. For example, if you sell like $15 ebook or something, whatever, right? Digital products, and you only get paid $10. So how much money you can spend for to get a customer? $10. You need to spend less than $10 to get a buyer, right? But if I get a back end, not only people buy $15 product and make $10, and these people will buy $500, $1,000 in the back end later on, right? So I know if 1 out of 10 people who buy the $15 product will buy the $1,000 product in the back end. So what I can do, I know, average people who buy $15, 1 out of them will buy $1,000. So that means 10 people buy $15. Totally, there must be one will buy $1,000. So totally, it's $1,000 plus 150. So it's every 10 customer, I can make $1,000 and $150. So I know I can spend up to $50, $60 to acquire one $15 customer, right? So I hope you guys understand this. It's a little bit confusing numbers. It's all in my mind, but you will got it, right? Don't worry, I will write it down for you. So it's like you can afford more money to acquire one really good buyer than any other business owner out there. So you have bigger advertisement budget, so you can do bigger campaigns. You can go to better quality traffic sources, to pay, because some networks requirement really high. For example, you want to advertise on CNN, ABC, ESPN, whatever, these kind of big sites. You need to spend $20,000 to get in, but a lot of people cannot do that, But if you have a back end product in the back end, right? High product in the back end, so you can afford more money to pay these kind of advertisements. So you can have bigger budget, so you can have bigger quality, so you can, beat your competition. So this is how this thing works, right? So that's why it's pay traffic plus high ticket. It's the key for all these people to make big money, right? So you might want to write this down. The real reason for you to get advertisement is you don't want one way to get 100 customers, but rather you want 100 different ways to get one really good buyers. So when you're doing business out there with competition, it really comes down to how much money you are willing and you are able to spend to acquire one really good buyers, one really good customer. All right. So that's how these people play the games. For example, P&G, the biggest home, what they call necessary goods company, right? Shampoo, paper towel, all these things, right? They can afford to be in red, which means they lose money for 5-6 months when they do the national campaign. But average Joe, average small business owner, after 5 months they get out of business, right? So that's how these big corporations, they really monopolize this market, because they afford to spend more to get customer and really serve that customer really well. So that customer become a loyal customer, loyal client, and become raving fans at the end, right? So that's how you really build your online business. So same thing happened here, right? So pay traffic plus high ticket products. That's the way to go. Hope you guys after this, you really understand this. You have the mindset of the businessman, entrepreneur. You need to invest in your traffic, invest in your advertisement in order for you to expand your business, in order for you to get more customers. But because you have the high ticket in the back end, so you can afford more money than the average people to acquire good customers. So that's how you really win in this game. Okay? So hope you guys enjoy this. We'll see you in the next one. So Jin Li here, sign out. Live a life. Bye bye.